What it is, YouTube is Khalil, and we are back with another reaction video. And today we don't have a song for y'all, but this is kind of like the post reaction to a song or an explanation of why a diss was thrown in the song that we reacted to. PUSHA T speaks on why he doesn't really rock with Travis Scott. Now, honestly, bro, this is kind of random for me because I didn't think of PUSHA T and Travis Scott even speaking, just considering who they are as artists, and I just would feel or would assume that they would never be in the same rooms to even have these types of conflicts. But now we here, we are at it. So what we talking about? PUSHA T calls Travis Scott corny. I've heard a lot of people have this take, so I'm interested in hearing what PUSHA T got to say, especially someone that's like, PUSHA T is an OG, bro. He come from them streets. Travis Scott, I can't really speak on his background like that because I don't know it, but I'm assuming he's not PUSHA T when it comes to this street stuff. So I'm interested in hearing what he got to talk about. But bro, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit subscribe button, let me know what I should react to next. Let's go and get into this video, man.
Shameless. It all came from actually being in Paris.
So be it, so be it. So be it, so be it.
That song tough though.
Through carrying the, the Utopia briefcase.
Right. Yep.
Doing his whole spiel. He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
Drake on Travis Scott talking about melting
P,
Pharrell's jewelry.
and all of that. That was a corny.
Oh wow. So this is just conflict. This is kind of like collateral damage almost. Like Travis Scott came in there playing a verse about Drake talking about someone dissing Pharrell. And if you know Pharrell and PUSHA T, they both Virginians, if that's what you call them. And this was like, yo, you gonna disrespect? You're not even aware of your surroundings. So I guess this is more or less like knowing where you are and knowing who you're around. Also knowing that like people are listening. So this is what they say, bro. Just pay attention to who you around and what room you're in, because you have situations like this, man.
Scott talking about melting
P,
Pharrell's jewelry.
and all of that. That was a corny, like you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole.
Hey, wait. He called him man harmless, bro. He called him man harmless, bro. And I do agree. I don't think Travis Scott, like I said in the beginning of the reaction, bro, Travis Scott's not really a hothead from what I know of him as a celebrity. But, bro, for you to call him harmless is like, you could take that one of two ways. You could say, oh, yeah, Travis he's a nice dude. You know what I'm saying? He probably meant no harm by what he did by playing Meltdown. But on the second hand, you got PUSHA T saying, look, I ain't afraid of this dude at all, man. He ain't gonna do nothing. I've seen worse, bro. I'm really a street dude. You know what I'm saying? I really do this stuff. He ain't gonna do what them streets dudes do, bro. So I'm cool with checking his temperature. That's what I'm getting from that.
It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole makeup. I took it there.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
And then to to come back in our fold.
Bro,
to make a point.
For one, think about that bar as a whole, bro. It's almost saying like, Travis Scott, you really ain't got the pull that you probably think you do. In fact, Kylie Jenner have a little more pull than you, Travis Scott. That's what he's saying. Do I agree with that? I don't think so. I think they leveraged each other, but PUSHA T is basically poking at him like, even if Kylie Jenner was not with Travis Scott, she'd still be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Is that a fair thing to say? I don't know, bro. I don't want to get too far into that, but initially hearing that bar right there, I feel that that's what PUSHA T's getting at. Like, dog, just calm down, man. Just relax a little bit. Let's take a chill pill. But on the second hand, do we blame Travis Scott completely for doing what he did? I mean, some people are just not aware of who they're around. Some people are just not aware of what they're doing or how that could affect other people. And I think we owe that grace to others. I haven't watched the complete thing, so maybe PUSHA T has some more things to say about Travis Scott. But, man. Do y'all think that Travis Scott was intentionally playing Meltdown as a way to spit on Pusha T's shoes? What y'all think in the comments, bro? Let me know, man. Because as of right now, it just seems like it may have been an accident. A costly accident, though, you know?
I took it there.
Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
And then to to come back in our fold.
To make a point of...
Yeah, to invade the fold and then, do all that he did. It was like, man, I was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me.
Cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
I had...
Oh my God. It's like, bro, everything is cool, but once you start mentioning somebody's relationship, that's when it goes over the top. That's when you know you stinging somebody. And Pusha T is a menace for that, bro. He knows. But I can see where his anger is coming from, bro. He's like, yo, I've been there for you. So the fact that you could come in here and play this song, play this verse that's dissing people around me, at the same time it's from someone that I had my dealings with. How could you do that, Travis? You cried in front of me, bro. I held you, bro. I was, you know what I'm saying? I had you like this. Like, bro, it's all good. When a brother can cradle you like this, and he can admit that he had to help you do that, bro, it's over with, man. There's nothing else you can say. There's nothing else. Like, you damn near owe that person your whole life. Like, if your life could be on a credit card, you should be handing that over to that person that had to console you while you were going through what you were going through. And it looks like Pusha T played that big brother role, but he got stabbed in the back by little bro. Oh, man. Yo, it's just crazy to see how much of an influence that, not even just an influence, but how, I guess, influential Drake is to the music industry. Because when you say Drake's name, there's so many different names that are going to pop up, bro. And I could just name the irrelevant beefs, like the Pharrells, the Pusha T's, who else did he beef with? He beefed with Joe, but like these are the irrelevant ones. Now, when we get to the more common ones, the more known ones, you got the Kendrick Lamars. That's all I really got to name, and you get a whole bunch of, you get a surplus of artists who were involved or around that beef. So it's like, what the fuck is going on, man? I think at this point they should just box, bro. Drake might have to take a 1v90. Just because so many brothers have problems with Drake. But bro, Drake, what's really going on out here, man? I like to hear both sides of the story. I don't like to jump to conclusions because I think media right now is in this groupthink phase. Well, I think they've always been in the groupthink phase. And what I mean by that is if you hear an opinion that's being voiced by a lot of different individuals, then the majority of the people, they take that narrative as if it's true. You don't hear both sides. But man, I try to listen to both sides before I take a side, but dog, what was really going on, man? What's really going on? Because even between Pusha T and Travis Scott, Drake is in the middle of that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. I don't get it, man.
In front of me.
Cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted. I don't take that for granted. So be it.
That man said, so be it. And Pusha T is the person. He's the perfect person to say so be it. Because what he did on that song was insane. And then he had No Malice coming here sweeping shit, bro. I mean, come on, dog. This is classic hip-hop here. When the Screwface says hip-hop is a sport, I'm really understanding it now. And I think at a point, bro, I'm so fed up with hearing diss tracks because I would like to hear these artists work on a song together. Like, could we imagine a track or an album of Pharrell's production? You got Pusha T, Drake, Travis, all on the same. Could y'all imagine how massive that would be? Like, as a fan as a customer consumer, bro, I would rather see them making music together than to be making a reaction to them beefing. I mean, beef, don't get me wrong, bro. Diss tracks are exciting, but I just think for the culture as of right now, it really needs it needs as much as unity as it can get, is what I'm gonna say, bro. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. That I didn't know that's what happened. Travis Scott, you kind of got to be more aware of your surroundings. Pusha T, I ain't really got shit for you because I understand why you upset, man. I agree with it. I agree with that, bro. Hey, we should start giving each other some more grace. Is all I'm gonna say, man. That's just funny that he brung it up in that way. But look, man, if you enjoyed the reaction, bro, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below of what y'all think about this. Was this a good example for Pusha T to crash out? I wouldn't even say he crashed. I just think he exposed his feelings a little bit about what Travis Scott was going through. Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention, bro. So he had video footage of all this shit. What was that video footage that he mentioned? And so be it. Let me know in the comment section. But until next time, make sure you lay yourself and how about y'all? Peace and chin grease. Woo.